Welcome to Golden Memories. I'm Barbara. Here, we revisit the lives of cherished icons whose moments continue to shine through time. Their talent, warmth, and dedication left a lasting impression on audiences everywhere. Join us as we celebrate their journeys across film, music, and culture, honoring memories that remain timeless and forever inspiring. Alan Osmond, eldest member of the Osmonds, passed away at the age of 76 after living for many years with multiple sclerosis. He first became known in the 1970s as part of a family music group that reached audiences around the world, leaving behind a lasting cultural impact. Life with strength and acceptance. For nearly 4 decades, he lived with a progressive illness that changed his physical abilities over time. Instead of focusing on limitation, he adapted to a slower pace of life and developed a quiet resilience. His journey reflected patience, acceptance, and the ability to find meaning even in long-term challenges. A focus on service and family beyond music, Alan placed strong importance on helping others and staying connected with family. Even when his health declined, he continued to offer encouragement and support in his own way. His presence remained steady, showing that contribution is not always about activity, but about care and intention. A lasting legacy. Alan Osmond's life is remembered for both his musical influence and his personal strength. His story reflects perseverance, compassion, and devotion to family and purpose. The legacy he leaves behind continues through the people he inspired, reminding others of the value of kindness, resilience, and living with meaning. Daryl Sheets, widely known from Storage Wars, has passed away at 67. He was discovered in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, on April 22nd, with authorities noting the situation remains under review. Fans remember him as one of reality television's most recognizable personalities, who brought energy to auction-based entertainment worldwide. Career journey. Daryl Sheets built a long career in storage auctions before television fame, spending over 3 decades in a fast-moving and unpredictable trade. Known as the Gambler, he was recognized for bold bidding and instinct-driven decisions. His experience and willingness to take risks helped him stand out among peers in the industry. He earned respect for turning routine auctions into strategic opportunities that required sharp judgment and timing and steady focus. Storage Wars impact. When Storage Wars premiered in 2010, Sheets quickly became a standout figure, known for his confident presence and ability to spot valuable finds. The show turned storage auctions into mainstream entertainment, and his personality helped shape its appeal. Viewers appreciated not only his wins, but also the stories behind each auction, which added depth and excitement to the series over multiple seasons, making it widely popular with audiences worldwide viewers. Family life. Beyond television, Sheets was often described as a family-oriented person who valued close relationships. He shared a long-term partnership with Kimber Nesbitt Pino and worked alongside his son, Brandon Sheets, who also appeared at auctions. Friends and colleagues noted that his personal life remained an important grounding force throughout his career in the entertainment industry. For many years' overall legacy. Dick Barnett, born October 2nd, 1936, is remembered as a distinctive figure in basketball history. He stood out for his unorthodox shooting form, once questioned but ultimately effective, helping him build a strong identity in the game. His confidence and individuality made him a player who drew attention every time he stepped on the court. New York Knicks legacy. Barnett is best known for his years with the New York Knicks, contributing to their championship success in the early 1970s. He provided steady scoring, experience, and calm leadership, playing an important role in one of the franchise's most celebrated eras, alongside strong teamwork and defensive discipline. Life beyond basketball. Beyond basketball, Barnett valued education and pursued academic goals alongside his athletic career. He was respected for his thoughtful personality and belief in growth beyond sports, showing balance between intellect and competition. His approach reflected a commitment to life well beyond the game itself. Remembering his legacy, Barnett remains a symbol of creativity and perseverance in basketball history. His unique shooting style and championship contributions continue to be remembered by fans as part of the sport's evolution. He is celebrated for the lasting influence he left on the game and the example he set through both skill and character. Dick Barnett, born October 2, 1936, is remembered as a distinctive figure in basketball history. He stood out for his unorthodox shooting form, once questioned but ultimately effective, helping him build a strong identity in the game. His confidence and individuality made him a player who drew attention every time he stepped on the court. New York Knicks legacy. Barnett is best known for his years with the New York Knicks, contributing to their championship success in the early 1970s. He provided steady scoring, experience, and calm leadership, playing an important role in one of the franchise's most celebrated eras, alongside strong teamwork and defensive discipline. Life beyond basketball. Beyond basketball, Barnett valued education and pursued academic goals alongside his athletic career. He was respected for his thoughtful personality and belief in growth beyond sports, showing balance between intellect and competition. His approach reflected a commitment to life well beyond the game itself. Remembering his legacy, Barnett remains a symbol of creativity and perseverance in basketball history. His unique shooting style and championship contributions continue to be remembered by fans as part of the sport's evolution. He is celebrated for the lasting influence he left on the game and the example he set through both skill and character. Patrick Mulun, known for his popular roles in Melrose Place and Days of Our Lives, has passed away at the age of 57. He became a well-known television figure during the 1990s, earning a strong fan following through both daytime and primetime drama. His work also extended into film, including appearances in projects like Starship Troopers, which added to his recognition beyond television. Sudden passing at home reports shared by his family indicate that he suffered a suspected heart attack while at home in Los Angeles. He was later found unresponsive and could not be revived despite emergency efforts. His passing has been described as sudden and unexpected, leaving colleagues and fans in shock. Career and creative work. Mulun continued working in the entertainment industry throughout his life, taking on acting and production roles. In recent years, he was involved in upcoming projects, showing his continued interest in storytelling and film production. His career reflected both early fame and long-term dedication to his craft. Remembering his legacy. Beyond his on-screen presence, he is remembered by those who worked with him as energetic and committed to his work. His passing marks the end of a career that left a lasting impression on 1990s television and beyond. Bethenny Frankel is widely recognized as a public figure known for her entrepreneurial success, media presence, and role on reality television. She built a strong personal brand, launched a successful business empire, and became a best-selling author and investor. On the surface, her life appears defined by achievement, confidence, and control. However, behind this carefully managed image lies a much more complex personal history, shaped by instability, emotional challenges, and long-term psychological strain. Much of what she later shared about her life emerged only after years of public success, when she began reflecting more openly on how her early experiences influenced her health, relationships, and emotional patterns. Her story is often understood not just as one of success, but also as a reminder that achievement and internal struggle can exist side by side, and that personal history can continue to influence adult life in unexpected and lasting ways. Childhood in an unstable environment. Bethenny Frankel's early life was marked by inconsistency and emotional unpredictability within her family environment. Her parents separated when she was very young, and she grew up moving between households and locations, which created a lack of stability during her formative years. The absence of a consistent home environment meant she often had to adapt quickly to changing circumstances. As a child, she was exposed to adult conflicts and emotional stress that she was not developmentally prepared to process. Instead of experiencing a structured and secure upbringing, her early years were shaped by uncertainty and the need to observe and interpret adult behavior closely. This environment contributed to a heightened sense of awareness and self-reliance at a very early age. These childhood conditions played an important role in shaping her personality, particularly her tendency toward independence, control, and emotional vigilance in later life. Family challenges and emotional pressure. Within Bethenny's family life, emotional instability was a recurring factor that influenced her development. Her parents faced personal struggles that affected the overall atmosphere of her upbringing, creating an environment where emotional consistency was difficult to maintain. Rather than experiencing predictable care and reassurance, she often had to navigate shifting moods and unresolved conflict. This contributed to a childhood where emotional safety felt uncertain, and where she learned to rely heavily on herself. Over time, she developed a strong awareness of other people's emotions as a way of anticipating potential challenges. These early experiences shaped her ability to remain alert and responsive in difficult situations, but they also made emotional vulnerability more complicated in adulthood. The patterns formed during this period did not disappear with age. Instead, they influenced how she later approached relationships, trust, and personal boundaries. Early views on control and self-image. As she grew older, Bethenny developed an early and intense awareness of body image and control, influenced by messages she received during childhood. Food and physical appearance became areas where structure and discipline were emphasized, which gradually shaped her relationship with self-image. These early influences contributed to patterns of restriction and overcorrection that would later become more complex under stress. Instead of viewing health and nutrition in a balanced way, she often associated them with discipline and control. This mindset reflected a broader tendency to seek structure in areas of life that felt uncertain. Over time, these habits became deeply connected to emotional coping mechanisms, especially during periods of stress or transition. Her later openness about these struggles highlighted how early conditioning can persist into adulthood, influencing behavior in ways that are not always immediately visible from the outside. Emotional patterns and coping mechanisms. The emotional environment of Bethenny's early life contributed to the development of coping mechanisms centered around independence and self-control. She became highly self-reliant and often preferred to manage challenges without depending heavily on others. This sense of independence was both a strength and a limitation, as it allowed her to function effectively under pressure but also made it difficult to fully trust or lean on support systems. Emotional intensity in her life often translated into a need for structure and forward momentum, especially during difficult periods. Instead of expressing vulnerability openly, she frequently focused on productivity and problem-solving. These patterns became more pronounced as she entered adulthood, particularly when facing personal and professional stress. While these traits helped her achieve success, they also reflected deeper emotional adaptations formed during childhood experiences of instability and unpredictability. Loss and long-term grief. Throughout her adult life, Bethenny experienced several significant personal losses that contributed to ongoing emotional strain. The deaths of close individuals at different points in her life brought unresolved feelings of grief and reflection. Some of these relationships were complex and emotionally layered, making the experience of loss more complicated than straightforward mourning. In certain cases, there were unresolved emotions or incomplete closure, which added to the difficulty of processing these events. These experiences reinforced earlier patterns of abandonment and emotional disruption from childhood. Rather than being isolated moments, each loss contributed to a broader emotional narrative, shaped by separation and change. Over time, grief became something she learned to manage while continuing with daily responsibilities. This ongoing experience of loss influenced her perspective on relationships, attachment, and emotional resilience. Marriage and extended divorce conflict. Bethenny's marriage marked a significant turning point in her personal life, initially beginning with hopes for stability and long-term partnership. However, over time, the relationship became increasingly strained, leading to a prolonged and difficult separation process. The divorce extended over many years, involving legal disputes and ongoing conflict that deeply affected her emotional well-being. This period was characterized by stress, uncertainty, and constant negotiation, which made it difficult to achieve a sense of closure. The extended nature of the process contributed to emotional exhaustion and heightened sensitivity to conflict. Despite maintaining professional responsibilities during this time, the personal strain had a significant impact on her overall mental and physical health. The experience ultimately reshaped her understanding of relationships, leading to a more cautious and structured approach to emotional commitment in later life. Health challenges and medical awareness. In later years, Bethenny faced notable health-related challenges that prompted greater awareness of physical well-being. A serious allergic reaction required emergency medical attention and served as a turning point in how she viewed personal health risks. This experience created a heightened awareness of vulnerability and the importance of immediate response in critical situations. Additionally, she later shared information about a medical condition identified through routine testing, which encouraged her to adopt a more proactive approach to health monitoring. Rather than treating health as something reactive, she began emphasizing regular screening and attentiveness to early warning signs. These experiences reinforced the connection between long-term stress and physical health, shaping her perspective on prevention and self-care. Health became an area where control and awareness were essential, reflecting broader patterns in her approach to managing uncertainty. Financial and professional challenges. Before achieving significant financial success, Bethenny experienced periods of financial instability that required careful management and persistence. During her early career, she navigated uncertainty while working multiple roles and building her professional identity. When her business ventures gained attention, they also introduced legal and financial complexities that required sustained focus and resilience. At times, she faced disputes and challenges related to business agreements and brand ownership, which added pressure during periods of rapid growth. These experiences reinforced a mindset shaped by caution, strategic thinking, and adaptability. Financial instability in earlier years influenced her approach to later success, making her more aware of risk and long-term planning. Rather than viewing success as purely celebratory, she often approached it with a sense of responsibility and awareness of how quickly circumstances can change. Motherhood and perspective shift. Motherhood became a central influence in shaping Bethenny's later outlook on life and priorities. Raising her daughter introduced a new sense of responsibility and emotional grounding, shifting her focus towards stability and protection. Her experiences influenced her desire to create a more secure environment than the one she had known in her own childhood. This included emphasizing consistency, emotional awareness, and clear boundaries. Motherhood also encouraged reflection on generational patterns and the importance of breaking cycles of instability. Over time, she became more intentional about how she managed relationships and personal commitments, prioritizing long-term emotional well-being over short-term intensity. This shift reflected a broader transformation in how she viewed success, moving from external achievement toward internal balance and sustainability. Conclusion: resilience through adaptation. Bethenny Frankel's life reflects a complex combination of achievement, adversity, and adaptation over time. Her experiences demonstrate how early life conditions can shape emotional patterns, decision-making, and resilience in adulthood. While her public identity is often associated with success and entrepreneurship, her personal history reveals a deeper narrative of navigating instability, loss, and ongoing transformation. Rather than defining her life through single events, her story is better understood as a continuous process of responding to challenges and adjusting to changing circumstances. Over time, she developed a strong emphasis on awareness, preparation, and personal responsibility. Her journey illustrates that resilience is not simply about overcoming difficulty, but about learning how to function, adapt, and move forward while carrying the experiences of the past in a manageable way.